In this video, I'm going to guide you through a metronome workout to help you muscle memorize the most basic palm-muted strum pattern and get you playing it mindlessly over some power chords. Let's do it. In the last palm muting workout, we went over the basic mechanics of palm muting and just focused on our right hand using the open strings. But in this exercise, we're going to work on doing a palm muting pattern while we're changing some chords. Here's what the pattern looks like. The first strum happening on beat 1 is going to be our accent strum, so it's not palm muted and it's going to last a quarter note. Then we're going to come back in on beat 2 and play pairs of eighth notes for the next 3 beats, like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. In this video, we're just going to do 2 rounds, starting at 60 beats per minute and working up to 120 beats per minute. In the first round, we're going to build a power chord off of the 6th string 5th fret, which is called an A5, and we're going to play the pattern 4 times in a row for each tempo. Looks like this. Then after that, your right hand will be familiar with the pattern, and we can increase the challenge by getting your left hand involved and trying to coordinate changing some chords. We're going to use the first 4 chords of a certain Green Day song. If you recognize it, let me know in the comments. The first chord is E5, and that's built off of the 5th string 7th fret. The second chord is B5, and all we're going to do is just take these fingers and move them up a set of strings. Then we're basically going to do that same move in the 4th fret. We go to the 5th string 4th fret, which is called C#5, and then we're going to move everything up a set of strings to G#5 for the final chord. E5, E5, C#5, G#5. For each tempo, we're going to do that chord progression 2 times in a row, ending on E5 for resolution. Here's what it looks like. And as a reminder, make sure you're finding that palm muting sweet spot next to the bridge. If you're too far this way, it's going to start sustaining. It loses its percussiveness. But if you're too far this way, you start losing the tone. And then it just sounds like one of these. And if you're having a hard time finding that sweet spot, check out the palm muting fundamentals video. Might help. All right, let's get into it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1. Ready? Go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1. 1, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1. Ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1. Ready, go. Ready, go. All right, last one. Ready, go. One, 2, ready, go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. All right, last one. 1, 2, ready, go. And it's done. Nice work. I always believed in you. Now maybe try to come up with your own chord progression and play this palm muting pattern over that. You could even use open chords. Just FYI, I am only one man doing all of these videos. I have to drink a lot of coffee in order to keep up. So if you want to make sure that my coffee stash is stocked, there's a link down in the comments for that. If you've already done that, I can't thank you enough. But I'm going to try. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you should maybe click some of these buttons. Because why not? What have you got to lose? Nothing. Exactly. There's no reason not to. So you might as well. Thanks. See you in the next one.